Okay, first of all I have to apologise because I had like a whole part 2 of this thing, this video, the sour, mango sour, recorded. And I took it from my phone into the computer and then I went to edit the video last night, and yeah, I'd actually deleted all the stuff with dry hopping and putting the bloody mango in and everything. So I can only apologise about that. So now I'm having to re-record the video because I was making references to stuff that crazy shit. It was gold. It was gold really. What you missed is pure gold. But yeah, I was making reference to that, and you know, now no one's ever going to see that, and it's all just in there. Oh well. Anyway, there it is there. Look at that. Look at that bloody thing. Seriously. Wow. That is crazy. That is what dumping 3.5 kilos of mango into your beer does. So it was at 4 cans, I think it was 4 cans of mango pulp I got out of Tesco. It was pretty cheap, can't remember how much it was, but it was pretty cheap, so I just dumped everything in. And that's what it looks like. I mean, it's completely killed the head. Any head that wanted to be there, completely killed it. Oh, it smells really good. It smells like, well, it smells like mangoes, obviously. It's gonna smell like mangoes with all that mango in. It is definitely, what I did was I dry hopped it. I was supposed to do a double dry hop on it. I did one dry hop on it pretty early on, and then I put the mango in, and the intention was to do a second dry hop on it, but it started tasting a bit bitter, and I don't know where the bitterness was coming from, so I then decided to abandon the second dry hop because I was scared, basically. So I can still smell that first dry hop. It was Citra and Mosaic I went into it, so it's yeah, you'll be smelling those from the other side of the moon, the dark side of the moon. It smells absolutely fantastic. It looks like bloody orange juice, like, I mean, wow. So far so good. Shall we go in for a taste? I think so. Cheers. First thing that hits you is the sharpness. And there's a nice bit of fruitiness off it. It is nice. I said before, it definitely has that, the tanginess, the kind of sharpness, that kind of sour taste, or the sharp whatever. It has that. It has the fruitiness. It's fairly juicy. I could do with a little bit more maybe, but, and there was always a but, there is this kind of odd taste on the back. Now, I was thinking that, I have a couple of theories, but I don't really know what it is I'm tasting. One was that, as I was saying before, when I was dry hopping, it did taste kind of bitter, and I wasn't sure what that was. If that was from I can't remember the recipe exactly, but I did like make it a proper beer, so I put it a 60-minute edition, and it was very small. I think it ended up like 30 something IBUs, but I don't know if that has had an effect on it. That's what I'm tasting. Now when I say when I'm talking about bitterness there, I don't mean that this drink is bitter, because it's not. It's absolutely not bitter, but it makes me think that if bitterness was a flavour, right, this is what I think that's what I'm tasting. Does that make sense to anyone? Is that just the ravings of a lunatic? So yeah, that's one theory. As I've been drinking over this the last couple of weeks, I was thinking, It actually has a bit of a metallic taste to it. Like I said, I was using tins of mango pulp, and I'm wondering whether something has come off the tin, because I don't know how long those things have been in the tin for. Of pulp. God only knows. So that was another theory. It's not off-putting to the point where you don't want to drink it, but it is there, and it is definitely, it's not subtle, but it's not really overpowering either. I say I've been drinking away on this, and you tend not to notice it after a while. Just like, it's like the sharpness, I suppose. You know, the first time you take the drink, you take it in, you think, bloody hell, that's a bit tart. But then as you're going down the glass, you don't really taste that much. It just tastes nice and fruity. The thing about it is though, it's right on the end. After it goes down, it's now. So that is good distance there, before when I drunk it to when I get in the taste. That leaves this taste in the back of your mouth, which is weird. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure what that is. If I'm doing it again, I think I will do it again. I've saved some of the wort, the lacto in the wort before I did the boil. So I'm hoping that that will be able to get me another batch. So I think I will do it again. I'll maybe have a look around. I'll definitely not bitter. This time everything's going to go in at the end, flame out, where to put it. And as far as the mango goes, I'm not sure what to do with that. We might try a version without mango and just go purely on hops, so like a New England IPA type thing. Without the mango, and see what happens then. So I don't know if anyone has any bright ideas as to what this odd taste. And I know that it's difficult for you to understand what this taste is because I'm the one that's drinking it. But yeah, it's it's weird. I don't know. It's maybe, I mean, it could be it's a bit of a pithy kind of taste. It's mango pulp, so there shouldn't be any. I don't even think there is any pith in mango anyway, but you know, that's the kind of bitterness, that's what I'm experiencing. If that makes it easier to understand. It's kind of a pithy bitterness rather than actual bitterness. So yeah, it's not a failure. It isn't a failure. It's not bad. I wouldn't say it's a roaring success, but it's not bad at all. It is very much drinkable. So anyway, cheers. I'll see you next week.